Hey buddies, welcome to Video Games Awesome Live, powered by AMD. This is episode 5 of The Last of Us Part 2. And we have just, the Seraphites is the current chapter. So I guess that kind of just spoiled what's about to happen. That's funny. We had no inclination.
I never knew.
We're apparently about to meet the Seraphites.
Do you think we'll become their best friend?
Oh yeah, definitely. We just met up with, what's his name? Jesse. So the love triangle is in full swing. But these two shitheads decided not to tell him that she's pregnant. That's pretty fucked up. That's fucked up. It's his fucking kid.
They better tell him in the morning, but I bet they won't.
Rediger. You were good until you went. There you go. Hey, buddy. Lay down. You're such a good cat. Everybody agrees.
Tell them about preggers. I agree.
So yeah, where did we exactly leave off? It definitely didn't clue us. It just said we're headed to another district. It didn't say...
We're going to get one of the girls, because we have a lead that she's in the hospital or something.
And so we think that Joel's brother... Tommy might have the same lead, so that we might be able to see him there. And if he isn't there, we'll still be able to torture a girl, so that's good too.
Yeah, and get information about Abby.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, so, yeah. The fucking chapter save just fucking spoiled what's coming. That's fucking an odd oversight from a perfectionist company.
We were looking for Tommy, and we found Jesse, but I feel like we're still probably looking for Tommy as well, because we know that Tommy's on the same trail.
There was dialogue before this that said specifically, they found out about this girl, Nora, and they said Tommy probably, if we have this lead, Tommy probably does too.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, and that's why she's going to find Nora. That's basically what she said, Tommy might also be looking for her, and if we could, then that means we might converge.
Okay.
Basically. And that's the aim. Alright. How play. Right. This is my favorite ability.
Which is L3?
It's R1 to listen, then circle. Or square to listen for enemies.
Okay.
Without that ability, a completionist is going to be going around like this.
Yeah.
Just making sure. And how immersive is that?
Yeah.
So
my cousin texted and said that she just finished this game.
And she wants to know if you're finished yet?
Yeah. But I bet she didn't have that ability.
Yeah.
I feel bad that she's finished it. And
she also she wouldn't be a completionist, though. She wouldn't be like, oh my god, I missed that piece of paper. She wouldn't give a shit. Yeah. Hey, Rides. You just finding a spot to get comfy? Here we go.
I was just thinking about it.
Gotta get through.
So what do you think the Seraphites will be like?
Fucking crazy. A crazy ass cult.
I guess I would consider starting a cult. It's a good way to control people when all the lessons I've learned about zombie apocalypse says that everybody's always going to be fucking crazy. So if they're already crazy in the way that makes them yell at the top of their lungs when zombies are right next to them, then why not be the crazy that's, just does silent hymns all the time?
Interesting.
Might as well be a controllable crazy.
Would there be turbo points?
Yes.
And we shall call the cult Turbo Club.
Yeah. 7-Eleven.
Yeah, totally.
The Quick Mart. I can't believe they don't have her getting down properly.
They do.
How?
You did it once. Oh, too late.
I don't know how it's done. Oh,
I mean, why learn? You look perfect the way you do it.
yeah, it's been working out all right.
Yeah. How full up are you, and are your guns loaded?
What the fuck? Nobody would ever collect this shit. Thank you. Not doing too good actually for. Yeah, I need ammo bad, so
Okay.
I'm hoping we get some soon. They're all as loaded as they can get.
Ah, you read World War Z for school? It was an interesting book.
I've wanted to watch the movie.
I mean, it has Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Good. Who knows how many wolves are at that hospital?
Is that everything in here?
The movie is decent for what it is. I watched it, it was okay, but I liked the book more. It had production issues, really.
Production value issues or just production? Gaming kids studying journalism?
Oof. How many ethics courses do you have to friggin' take?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
All of which you will ignore once you become a journalist.
Yeah. I went to school for public relations, and we had to take ethics courses, and fuck, they were so horrible.
How many ethics courses did the people who invented Baby Peanut take?
Baby Peanut?
You don't know that controversy?
What's a baby
The Planters
peanut?
Peanut, you know, old monocle man.
Yeah.
Before the Super Bowl, they like teased that he was like dead or something. And then in the Super Bowl, they have on the commercial, they have all these mascots from different companies at his funeral.
Oh.
And then from his grave, I guess, I can't remember, it's been a while since I watched it, but like a baby peanut grows and he's adorable and little. And so like everybody's happy because he was like reborn as a new baby peanut. So that's the new mascot. Isn't the old Planters Peanut, but a baby peanut.
Oh my God.
But the controversy comes from the fact that, I better that way, the fact that they had tons of fake accounts on Twitter ready as soon as the commercial aired to start posting pre-made memes. So it looked like the public was going nuts over Baby Peanut with how much they loved him. And so like, it was completely like, and that goes completely against the Twitter TOS. You're not allowed to like manufacture hype like that
Oh
with
my
fake
God.
accounts. And so basically the company is now a pariah because like they were manipulative.
That's
and
crazy.
yeah.
It's crazy I didn't hear about that.
They spent
I love
millions
shit like
of
that.
dollars to destroy their company, basically, their PR.
Wow.
Okay, progress.
And they were, yeah, it was obvious that they were trying to like play off the Baby Yoda fanaticism.
Really? So
and,
this
like,
just happened?
at the last Super Bowl. Yeah. Anyways, why'd that come up? Oh yeah, because of ethics and PR.
Yeah. Ugh. I took a PR crisis class, and what happened with Baby Peanut is crazy, said Miss Abel. I love crisis management. I think it is so interesting.
How would you deal with Baby Peanut? Would you make sure he doesn't do interviews until he's been coached?
Yeah, for sure. I hated being in the middle of crises. That fucking sucked. But at least, you know, I was trained on it, so I knew what to do. Mm-hmm. That shit makes you sweat. Oh.
Oh. For a second I thought that was the convention center.
Oh!
But it's not. Whoa. What part of Seattle is this?
We're in... Are we still in Hillcrest, or did we go somewhere else?
How did it go this many years without anybody busting me?
Well, they only busted the one they needed to get in.
Look, I got moving trucks coming. And make sure all these passages are open.
Never know which window they're gonna want to drive through.
Yeah. Which one I want to drive through? Feel her love.
Yikes.
Feel
Did you
her love.
see the noose?
What news?
Noose?
Oh. Huh. Feel her love. Who the fuck are these people? Why did they do this? Jesse's here. This is good. He can help protect Dina. I felt good having him around to deal with WLF. Maybe he can find these people more quickly. I don't want to hear anything about turning back. I've seen all that. Hope he doesn't read this book.
Hey, you got the thing in the bottom left-hand corner there that you thought you had missed.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. When I was out there, it pointed in that direction as progress. Now that I'm in the building, it's pointing...
Huh.
That's interesting. Just real quick then. Test. Okay. Oh. Okay. Wow. Oh,
Eh?
that's weird.
Eh?
How can that?
What's the wrong way?
Yeah, I need to know the wrong way.
The building isn't progress if you're worried. Huh, thing like that happening. What a surprise.
I did nothing wrong. It's just this thing.
Hey, she does have a little bit of a different body. She doesn't have the big titties.
That ain't what I thought.
Good thing its window smashed.
Not you. Oh, I didn't get to smash the head because of censorship.
Hey, why did that go off?
Oh, look at this shit. It already did for the smaller one.
Oh, shit.
Hey! Over here. You horse's ass. I thought I'd heard things. What? This place refilled itself.
What?
What? Oh, it was empty bottles. Just tons of
okay.
empty bottles. That's why. Hey, I didn't. Did I?
I don't think we went into the break room, no?
There's nothing in here worth...
Break rooms.
Ugh.
Having to talk to people in the break room.
You see that? Oh, yeah, there is another dude. I haven't snuck up on anybody in a while.
Yeah, try that shit out. You need more Molotovs. Who liked those?
I do need more Molotov.
Is Trial by Media a book or a show? Go for it.
Thank you. Oh,
Netflix series.
Woods. Here's a list of deserters. Jisoo Hwang. Okay, so... We know some of the supplies they stole contained weapons. Be careful. While it's preferable to capture them alive, do not risk your lives. Any sign of danger, you have my permission to take them out. What is this from? If they wanted to leave, we could work
from
something
Isaac.
out. But desertion combined with stealing cannot be tolerated. We need to make an example here. May your survival be long, may your death be swift. Good luck. This must be the Seraphites.
Interesting.
Trial by Media. It's a Netflix show documentary series. I feel like we saw
did.
that on...
We saw the episode
Yeah.
on the talk show suicide murder.
Right.
Yeah, whatever that was. What's
yeah,
her
the
name?
like...
The first episode, basically.
Yeah. Sally Jesse Raphael kind of woman.
Yeah, but not her.
Yeah. Yeah, I would totally keep watching that. That is episode 1.
Whoa.
Load up.
How would any of this be here?
Someone else only took a quarter of that.
Yeah. Okay. I'm waiting for a...
A spook.
Yeah. Cool. There you go. See how my upgrade path is.
96 pearls.
Plus 50% movement speed while
While
aiming the bow, I think? Or just in general?
I think, well, aiming the bow because it's under the bow.
Yeah.
Or is it in general?
I'm not sure.
Because it doesn't have other weapons up there.
Yeah, and it doesn't say aiming the bow, it says just
Yeah.
in general. Detect enemies at great... That's what I want, is the detect enemies at greater distance.
You can get it.
Yeah. And sense them through walls.
It's just in general.
So now I can... Wow, I was moving slower than this before. Okay.
All right.
Can you make one more Molotov?
Probably. Does the making of Molotovs in this game make anybody else want to drink?
No, but I was thinking that I really want to go camping.
Alright, now that's progress, so
Yes.
I'm guessing it just suddenly gives you, once you're in the building, progress for the building.
Maybe, yeah. Nope.
What?
I'm thirsty.
Oh, what are we talking about? What's progress?
Oh, no, sorry.
Okay.
Continue in the building. No, it doesn't make Miss Fable want to drink. The making of Molotovs in this game makes me want to make a Molotov. Aw, playing in Seattle did make me miss hiking in the Northwest. I'm already drinking a rooty beer from a bottle.
What? A rooty beer? Is that a Brit who said that? What is a
No, it
rooty
was
beer?
an American.
A rooty beer.
I just got tea.
Expected that to be rad, laddie.
I'm having a glass of wine. Is it red or white?
I'm having a rooty beer. Maybe next I'll have a gingerful ale. Huh?
You got my Canadian Dry.
Well, I don't know what I want it for, so I was just tidying up. Oh, cool. That was cool.
I missed it.
The blinds just
Did they
started to,
push
like,
in?
yeah, they kind of, like,
Ah, do it to
reacted.
that one.
Oh, this one's
This
didn't.
one.
I guess they just have physics. Yeah, okay, they were reacting to my body, not the
Ah.
glass breaking, but that's still pretty cool.
Yeah. Tap water's where it's at. Cheers. That's what we got.
Damn it. There's some good stuff in there.
Okay, I just have to swing outside, I guess. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Wait a minute. Okay, and then I'll... I thought she was gonna, when I walked out, she was gonna grab on
Do
and...
sort of like yeah. Sure.
I mean...
See where this goes.
But that's not gonna help. I need to put it over something. Is that right there? No, that's not broken. If I broke one of the glass up there, maybe this won't work, will it? Okay. I was wondering, because I've shot glass before and it didn't break when I wanted it to.
Oh,
Come on. That was good problem solving. Is that not the solution?
this is a noose.
Look at the bar.
Yeah.
I should be able to throw it over the bar and now climb up and swing in.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not, I can't throw it high enough or some shit. What if I
think
got
you
up on the
missed.
car? Here, I'll try again. Awesome. Great problem solving. Oh, it is a noose. Wow. I probably could have broken the glass without a bullet. I probably could have used
I think they had a brick.
a brick.
Around there.
Whatever. Oh.
Oh dear.
That is a cool magic trick, Ellie. Holy shit. Wow, that will impress people.
Ta-da!
I might not be able to get in now, because it's now...
No, I think you're fine. You can still pick
Oh,
it up.
okay, I
and throw
can pick it
over.
up. I thought that it was, like, taut on the wrong spot. Let me get back up on the van. Okay, I'm gonna...
Yeah.
This is janky. Can a bottle break glass? That makes no sense, but okay. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Fucking... There, I'll put it over that. That should be better.
Yeah.
Oh. Whoa.
Son of a bitch.
Physics.
Better be some good shit in here. You don't... Wait.
Yeah, we don't want that. Just thinking I could maybe save some time here. Okay, there.
So...
Ugh.
This puzzle took me so long.
Am I doing it right? Like,
I think so. Like,
how do you hold and swing again? There's like a button to hold and swing. I forget what it is. R1? Yeah, there we go. I'm surprised it didn't give me the prompt.
thanks, guys.
All right. What do we got?
Hurrah. Whoa.
Worth it.
Okay,
Shit.
that one's kind of cool. Finally, one that looks kind of neat.
Whoa. Is this our basement?
Yeah.
Whew.
Simon, I hope you never read this note. I hope I can crumple it up, burn it when you return for us. It's been, I don't even know how many hours since you left. I went out looking for you and these hooded people spotted me. They shouted at me, called me a sinner. They started shooting. I ran back to the barricaded door. All I can hear is the rain and I'm worried they're still back there. Should I run? Should I stay? I feel completely paralyzed. But I'm able to write letters. I'm sorry I got so sick. I'm sorry I let you go to the hospital by yourself. I'm sorry I didn't stay hidden like you told me. If anything happens to me, I want you to know how much I love you. Come back. I'm so scared.
Paige. To Simon.
Man.
Nah, I was talking about my basement in Vancouver. It was full of those,
We probably had like
Tupperware.
30 to 40 of them.
probably
Full of
40.
Old costumes,
Oh my god.
supplies for making things.
Yeah. Antacids.
Yeah. I'm assuming she was pregnant. Is it gas? Gas? Are you gassy? It's gas, isn't it?
Well, I mean, she talked about going out and getting sick. Maybe.
Oh no, I caught something. One of those 7 guys I let fuck me last night. Maybe not last night. I don't know how fast these things develop.
Remember that time Homestar Runner was pregnant? No.
I don't think I saw that episode, but that sounds funny. I guess that's it. What was that one thing in there? I probably saw it. I don't know what it is, but...
Probably a bottle.
Yeah, probably a bottle.
I think we...
All right, progress.
There we go.
Well, he wasn't really. He just said he was. And Strongstad said, no, you're not. Oh my god, Homestar Runner.
That's good shit.
Yeah. Are you ready? Are you all ammoed up?
Let's see.
Some good stuff right there.
Denied.
Cool. All right. Let me just check the rest of the building. But that looks like where I'm going. This looks not traversable.
So much for following the street.
I wonder if you could go up. Can you get on the truck? That feels safer than going down, right?
Yeah. I'll start with the up. Whoa!
Wow. You hate that too?
Yeah. Hey. I guess I wasn't using scissors to construct those things. Oh yeah, I can make arrows now with scissors. That's good.
Right.
Darling. I got everything packed, but Fedra's already starting to put people on buses, and I have no idea where you've disappeared to. If I'm gone before you get back, I stashed a few of my things in the safe. Maybe an overabundance of caution, but Fedra's been confiscating things due to quarantine. All smells fishy to me. Combination is set to our wedding date. I mean, it's been 30 years, but I assume you remember when that was, right?
Fuck, bitch! You're challenging me now?
Yeah.
Dude, just give me the goddamn combination.
She's not just challenging him, she's like making it a part of his survival to know their wedding day, their anniversary.
Good lord.
Honey, if you can remember our anniversary, well,
You may live.
you may live. Otherwise, I've rigged the safe to explode if you put in the wrong date.
Fuck you. Or I love you. We'll see.
If you get it right, I've left a blowjob in the safe.
After 30 years, she still doesn't know what a blowjob is.
It's just a ring pop. God damn it.
Man,
Thanks for the blowjob, honey. Thanks.
Why'd her parents tell her that was a blowjob?
If I had a daughter, that's what I'd teach her. This is a blowjob. If you're ever asked for one, you can get them at the candy store. Make sure to tell me about the request and give me his address. Okay, upgrading time. Fire.
Oh,
Oh, God!
Mommy!
I'm not with Isaac. Y'all. Y'all.
Oh, babe. You
I know you're out there.
are dead in the worst way.
That's not babe, dude.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's fire, babe.
Jesus. Fuck, people.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. It really was.
Yeah. I can afford that. Well done. Might actually make it a bit louder so that moments like that are more intense. Oh, that might be too loud. Oh, we'll see. Because that felt quiet, that whole thing, and it should have been a bit more intense, I thought. Oh, but now it's too loud. Yeah, it's hard to get in the balance. We'll see. All right, now I can make my decision.
Thank God you could get out of that, though.
I
Eh?
literally yelled, "I'm upgrading, you motherfuckers." Replace the barrel to fire more powerful.
We are on stream 5
Yeah. Oh, I can.
right now.
Oh, this might be nice.
Ooh, let's shine that baby up.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. Pretty.
Oh, he's a fucking genius.
She knows how to do shit.
Yeah. Doesn't need any testing or anything like that. It's just, you know. Well, I mean additional. Okay. The exact range on the reticle. Let me try that out. But I guess I'll have to see an enemy to know how that works.
We are on our way to the hospital right now.
So yeah, they thought I was that wasn't. Were they WLF?
Yes, they were.
So they didn't know who I was. They thought I was a fucking cult member.
Yeah, they thought we were with Isaac.
That's actually interesting because I thought the leader of the cult was a woman. That's
She is.
so. Isaac must be like her right hand man or something.
Maybe. Or at least they have woman imagery as their
Right.
number one.
Oh, okay. Hey, Melissa, I'm leaving this here in case you decided to join us after all. We're moving on from the safe house at first light. I've stalled the others as long as I could, but Isaac has to be looking for us by now. The fate of the last group, deserters, is still fresh in our minds. The plan is to head south to see if those rumors are true. Maybe it's all bullshit, but I'll take hopeful bullshit over Isaac's fanaticism any day of the week. Remember who we are. The WLF took us in, but they're not our people. Okay, Isaac is WLF. I really wish...
Isaac is head of WLF.
Okay, so those
These
people...
guys are deserters.
Or just deserters.
Okay, okay.
And then they go to kill a random girl saying, fuck Isaac? Like, what? Okay.
But it said wolf soldier.
What wolf soldier?
The guy who grabbed you, it said wolf soldier. It should have said deserter then.
Oh, like in the,
Yeah, subtitles.
Yeah, we'll just ignore the subtitles.
Yeah.
Maybe I really wish it... Okay.
Yo, so Melissa's my cousin,
You thought I was a wolf?
Isaac is my nephew, and Jisoo is my mom's name. That's crazy.
What?
Well, the first two were true.
I've been calling her Linda.
That's embarrassing.
I'm sorry, Jisoo.
Mama Jisoo.
I'll read this later.
Just a little organic chemistry for fun.
The final upgrade branch. Craft explosive arrows with explosive tips that deal massive damage. Improve trap mines. Craft more effective trap mines that are deadlier by a greater range. The amount that guys are grouped up. Oh, I like that. Okay, I'm on my way to that. 50% flame radius is cool. And then make more trap mines and more explosive arrows. Yeah, that's the upgrade path I want to be on. There we go. It's so funny, like, I mean, there's got to be a comic out there that somebody's made where, like, Ellie's just sitting here reading a magazine and, like, popping pills to learn everything in it. Like,
Gotta be more careful.
What?
The
It's been how many years?
are not still standing. They're fake.
Oh, you think they're fake and just the plastic gave out in
Yeah.
the stem?
Yeah. That's what I think.
Guess I'm going that way. Looking for the safe.
Or a wedding photo.
You guys think it's
Fucking
Adderall?
bitch.
I've never gotten to try Adderall. Kind of wish I had.
Yeah.
Now I never will because it's super bad to fuck around with anything like that here.
Yeah. 30th anniversary. How convenient.
Health screening, anniversary, evacuate, Halloween.
All right, so what's the date? 9, 10, 13. 8, 10, 13.
Okay, good call.
Depending on what order you do it in, it should actually be 10, 8, 30. Wait, minus 30.
I refuse to believe so many people own calendars. Yeah, you're probably right. Oh my god, what the fuck?
83, 93, 03, 13. 83.
The card series is called The League of Extraordinarily Haggard Middle-Aged Men.
10. 8. 83.
Yes.
I still have a calendar. My mom made it for me. It has pictures of our family, so I don't forget them. You have one in every room?
What the hell?
Holy cow. Look at all those blowjobs.
Thanks, honey. Oh, we're one pill short.
Son of a bitch.
Fucking kidding me?
Why'd we have to eat that pill to learn that organic chemistry?
She's like, no. She just fucking like Tarzaned her way into this building. She's not willing to climb over like a chair and a couple boxes to get to the next floor to see what's up there.
Exactly.
Alright, so I guess that's everything.
So, like, do you write on all your calendars in every room, or do you just have one calendar that you write on?
It's a lot of work. Time to go to the basement now. Oh, look at this. Can I unset the trap? Dude. I guess it doesn't matter. It was set up to, like, alert of... I don't know. Wait, who does that even, like, alert?
How do we even set that if we're on the inside?
Yeah. Wait. I don't even understand it. At first I thought it was ingenious, and then...
You write on all of them? You're crazy.
That sounds like a lot of work. Oh, I can open this now. So I could go down the stairs.
Uh-huh. I would finish doing...
I did.
Oh, did you? Okay.
This is how we get down to the basement without crawling through the side.
Okay.
This feels a bit more safe, since I have an exit strategy.
Right.
Let's see what they got in here.
I like, out of this hamper, it's like, there was one particular half piece of cloth that works for Molotovs. The rest, no.
Dude, there's like friggin' synthetic fibers in there and shit.
Well, I could imagine that there is a certain fabric you must use.
Yeah.
But, I mean, come on. This shirt is too nice.
Yeah, I guess it works well when you come through the basement and then you go up through that door. It startles you. The bottles fall over and...
I mean, yeah, it's funny to think that that whole building, that whole scenario, so that there was a different way to play all that out. Like, you go down the bottom and then set off that trap, and then that might alert the people or something.
Oh, yeah, I wonder.
Presumably, like, there was two different scenarios that play out instead of the one I did. And that's pretty neat. Like, they had entire, like, people, like, teams dedicated to, like, a building to design the scenario and play it out and, like, make sure it works before moving on to the next, like, because that's like a level right there.
Yeah. I got him from the bottom.
And what happened?
Where you exited.
Did you alert the people by setting off the bottles?
Yeah, burning synthetic fibers is bad for the environment. Ellie only uses cotton. Good girl.
It's saying I have to go into this building? Oh, now this way. Okay.
I also got in from the bottom and it didn't play out any different.
Oh, that's too bad. Huh. My idea was better. Thought I had to turn that. Okay.
All right.
Got some water. Frostbite can't even with these games. You just got to get through them. Does your cousin watch her girlfriend play, or?
No.
Okay. She plays.
Yeah. They both play it.
Like they go back and forth? Oh,
No,
separately.
separately.
They do their own runs.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I pictured them kind of playing together.
I'll ask her, but I'm pretty sure in the last one, like Kristen played herself.
Huh.
My cousin. Because I remember there were parts where she would get scared and like fall back and be kicking, and her girlfriend would get really pissed off at her because she's like just freaking out and not focusing.
Sounds familiar.
Damn it.
How am I supposed to do this without a buddy? Check this out. Instant solve puzzle. That's a good puzzle. It was easy to solve, but I feel like a genius for it.
Oh,
Ready?
Yes. It actually worked.
nice work.
That was pretty smart, Ellie.
It's good puzzle making. You make the player feel smart, not the... Don't make the player feel like you are a genius for making the puzzle. As a
Yeah.
game developer, make the player feel like they're smart and clever.
Yeah.
Those are the best types of puzzles. Instead of, I feel like one design mantra, and it's easy for me to soapbox because I don't design games, but I would say like one of the mentalities you have to enter into puzzle making for a game is, how do I get them to get it? As opposed to how do I stump them? And I think like I'm mainly speaking from the perspective of somebody who's played a lot of like Dreams and been like, dude, come on.
Right.
Like I feel like that's what a lot of amateur game makers go into a scenario
Think you're done
thinking like, oh, there's something right there. I need to get up there. How do I
What?
avoid this? You see it, right? It's
Yeah,
glinting.
I do see it.
And yet it's not pinging. Maybe they accidentally put that there when it shouldn't be.
You needed the dumpster, I think.
It's too late then. I should have finished in here first.
Snap. Well, that's kind of
Solved
cool.
it too quick.
That's cool that it's not accessible now, so it doesn't ping.
I don't think it's cool.
Oh, sorry. Actually, not cool. Nobody thinks it's cool.
But yeah, I feel like that's what a lot of amateurs go in being like, how do I make this like hard to solve?
This is where I became sad, because I couldn't get it also.
I became sad. I had a sad after this. It was a smelly sad.
Oh.
Okay.
There was a new game that came out where they patched it to make the puzzles easier. What are some of your guys' favorite games that make you feel clever for playing? I remember World of Goo making me feel so satisfied.
Yeah.
Every puzzle I solved, I was like, oh, I'm a fucking genius.
Yeah. Portal.
Portal, definitely.
Portal 2.
Was one where occasionally you would get stumped and then you'd realize you just overthought it or something.
Yeah.
In Portal.
Yes.
That was a problem, and that's sometimes, I mean, it's still on the game developer to like keep in mind that people will overthink things and put in like clues to prevent that, but you can't be perfect when you design a game. Like people are still gonna think differently sometimes. It's funny going to PAXs and playing a game and then seeing a developer be like, wow, that's the first person to do that. I'm so glad you did that, because now I can like, I'm gonna...
Right.
A lot of developers...
PAX is great for
Yeah.
testing.
There's so many developers who are not marketers who like you can tell they're like there to test their game, not to promote their game. They don't give a shit about the promotion. They're just
Yeah.
like watching people play.
Get closer.
It's like free play testing.
Yeah. I loved those devs.
Yeah. Lake Hill, Seattle Hospital. I think this is it. Watch for the big reds. Like you guys say that I need to be a playtester. There's been multiple occasions where I play a game on the PAX show floor and a dev like calls over his other buddy. He's like, "We need to make note of this."
Yeah.
This guy plays like an idiot, so we need to remember that some people will do this.
Yep. Professor Layton, when I was younger. Mm-hmm. Outer Wilds, people are saying.
There we go.
I played a crossword the other day that I felt really good about myself when I solved. I mean, I would say friggin' that's that game that I'm always playing.
Yeah, you
Hey,
can
comics.
imagine.
Yeah.
Comic Expo. Okay, so maybe they are simulating. Good on you guys for staying tight-lipped about
Yeah.
this. Is this a simulation of, like, I need to see the building from the outside. Are they simulating the convention center? Like, I mean, I thought I'd seen it from the other side with that bridge, but that it wasn't a pedestrian bridge. It was like something else. It is! Look at the fucking cement!
Oh my god, you guys! Are you kidding me?
Good on you guys for staying tight-lipped.
What's this wall though?
I mean, they're not being exact. I
Okay.
think. Like, but they're totally like that's the convention center in Seattle. The way that all arranges
Yeah.
the multi-tiered cement and foliage. Fun.
And like the tiered area
Yeah.
outside here.
It's not exact, but like it's clearly an homage, or like inspired by.
I freaked out when I got here.
Yeah, this is like, if you have never been to PAX West, but you're a fan of cosplay photography, you've probably seen that stuff a million times. Because, like, I'm always seeing, if I see a cosplay photo, it's like, yep, that's,
Yeah.
you know which PAX that was. It's very cosplay photo friendly PAX West.
Aww. You guys did so good for not
You
saying
guys
anything.
did so good. 200 turbo points, but you guys have to divvy them up, so start your negotiations.
Only 200?
Yeah, only 200, sorry.
Damn, but they did so good.
Yeah, but I'm short.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so this is like, yeah, totally the interior too.
Yeah, that's so
Inspired.
cool. Like a small version.
Yeah.
Battle Royale it is. Okay, guys, let's do this. Cracks knuckles.
Neat. So I don't know where to go though from here, because I guess I dropped down.
How?
Let's see. Oof. So be careful.
Careful.
Dang, yo.
Ouch. Cool.
Totally.
Whoa.
It's totally the main, like, kind of like the main entrance.
Yeah.
Right here. Ish. So recognizable.
Like, so inspired, but not exactly.
Which is interesting. Did Naughty Dog ever go to, like, an official... They did panels, right? But they never... I don't think Naughty Dog ever had a booth. I think they always just used Sony's booth to show off their games. I don't ever recall an actual Naughty Dog booth. Locked. We need in there.
Smashy, smashy.
This doesn't make sense. One hell of a bottle.
Nice.
Woo.
Oh,
It's a pre-made
full
Molotov.
Molotov.
Wow. Eh. Yeah, I can create explosive arrows now. It requires explosive
And tape.
thing and tape.
But no arrow?
It's just one explosive arrow though, per
Oh, it's
crafting.
just an arrow.
So use them wisely. No, it's the explosive. I mean,
Yeah, it's so weird that it doesn't require an arrowhead.
require an arrow itself. No. I don't really like these. It's like for these, I don't see a point unless I have an overabundance of the materials, because I would rather just Molotov people than stun grenade them.
Isn't it nice to have one on reserve, though?
Not really. I would rather, again, like, I mean, yeah. If I have the material that I don't need from other things, I wonder what I want to make here.
Naughty Dog went to PAX East this year for Last of Us 2 demos that people could play.
Their own booth, though? I just don't think they do their own booth.
I can't see them not having their own booth.
Sony. They always just, like, cozy up with Sony and have,
Yeah.
like, a big section of, like, their game to play at the Sony booth.
Okay.
Because they're so, like, tied to Sony. Like, they are a Sony.
Right. It was PlayStation's booth.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Like, I've never seen their own booth. It's not a jar, so I could probably... I want to use this Molotov and go back and grab that other one. Anything else? Looks like no. Enemies.
Gaming Kid met Neil Druckmann at PAX East 2018 as well. Or E3 2018.
Like just walking around or at a signing table?
Stinks in here.
Uh-oh. That's never a good sign. He was coming out of the convention and he was taking pictures with Last of Us fans. Well, that's nice of him. Yeesh.
That's a
You-
yikes.
You gonna get a surprise, I bet.
Feels like it. Oh, maybe not.
Fucking wolf. Serves you right.
You think it's the nerd smash?
Shit.
Shit. That was scary.
Fuck me.
It felt like a new type. That didn't seem like a normal reaction from a zombie. It's not showing up.
Are you a stalker?
What?
Huh?
Great.
It climbed up and in. That's the footprints.
Oh.
A zombie that takes, like, who runs away. Oh, I don't want my explosive ammo equipped. There we go. Alright, at least I can finish in here. Is anything like that at the convention center? Stuff written on walls? I don't remember that.
I don't remember that either.
The San Antonio Convention Center has that hall of statues. I wonder if any of those were bad statues that need to be dealt with.
Probably.
It is the South, right?
Yeah.
Some were natives. I remember. There was like native representation in the statues. Okay. Guess I'm headed in.
Not good.
What's not good?
That bloody person.
Do you think this thing did all this? This one thing?
Yes.
Finish your food,
Got
man.
you.
There's kids starving in other countries.
That's true. You already went in there.
Did-
Yep. It's the washrooms.
Yeah, there's. Oh, okay, I see. Alright.
What do I do now?
I would just not.
Yeah.
I would find another way.
Yep.
Dude. Oh my god.
Stalkers.
Why didn't you just. Oh my god, Ellie.
Need to find a way out of here.
That was an opportunity. You fuck.
These fuckers are quiet.
Why did you even jump in here immediately?
Yeah. I think there was one over there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
So it's hard to detect them.
Yeah.
Shit. How do I get outside?
Okay.
If you throw a bottle, will they come towards it?
I think that they're the opposite of that, right? They just change positions. So you'll get them. Okay. Oh, he was the dead one. Shit. And now I can't go back and get that Molotov.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I'll set up another bomb. How's this room?
Fuck, your arrows keep scaring me.
It's got a door. It does, so I'll set up another one here. Well, I'm pretty good now, so I'll just take my time. If I hear an explosion, I'll know. I'll have my shotgun out. Looks like there's nothing in here, though.
Yeah,
Oh.
something.
What can I craft? Make more arrows.
You have 6 of 6, though.
Yeah, I do. So yeah, I guess I can't take these scissors. Shit. Okay, I better start using arrows, but right now I want my shotgun ready. Okay. this is how I'd do it in real life if I had to deal with this situation. I'm not gonna like fucking run in unless
Yeah.
there's another bottle I could use to stir them up. Whoopsies.
Oh, there's one coming. Can't we just yell?
Yeah, right? I shouldn't need to. Nobody heard that. Okay, there goes one. So the bottle did bring her to it.
Okay.
I'll set up another, cover my tracks, go this way. We saw 3, right?
Yeah.
Definitely that way. Huh.
Is there one in here?
Possible. There's more than one.
What a punk!
Fucker. Still more. Becky's tense.
Sorry.
They can crawl, so they'll come through there. And I'm out of mines, so. Jesus, this place is a lot of nooks and crannies.
Oh! Oh, cute wall.
It would suck to not have a shotgun right now.
We only have one more bullet.
Anyone else?
So I guess we're clear.
Good.
Holy shit.
How do I get out of here?
Love the shotgun.
Yeah, that was great. You did really good. Hells yeah, Frostbite. You always keep one bullet for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
You really only need one bullet.
Lots of stuff that way. What is this area the convention center supposed to be?
I think we're out of
Okay.
sort of the convention center.
Journalism Association Award Excellence. What are we? Where is this place?
Smiles for Society.
Okay. Anything left behind? Looks like I got it all. Headed forward. It's another good way to know progress.
Yeah.
But I guess I could just do that. Alright. Damn it. Ghost glass. Fresh air in here.
Yeah, air this
go.
bitch out. Whew.
Oh, that's not near the convention center. Definitely oh, it's coming from underground. Oh, it could be
Right,
then.
yeah.
We wouldn't know. And it is Seattle. There's a lot underground.
Yeah.
Is there a river that runs under Seattle?
I'm gonna go with no. Because the underground tours would be flooded.
Right.
Ooh,
That's my wrist.
that was cracky.
Yeah. 9-hour streams will do that to you. I've been in here. Okay, which way? Okay. Oh, so that is the destination. Everything clean then? Good shit. Nice.
Where's the hospital? Much farther.
Pretty vulnerable out here.
Yeah, right?
Oh, here's our flashlight. Jump.
Yeah.
Felt that. Can't get to the street from here. Gotta go back in.
Go.
Default! Jesus. Leap before you... Look before you
Down to the
leap.
street.
Wouldn't matter if I did. She just does what she wants.
Yeah.
What do I want to use? More supplies. Oh, there we go.
We do have a silencer, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how do I drop the one I have? Because I want to craft a new one, because the one I have only has one use left. I think. I don't know how you can tell that. I think it says it right. No, that just says one silencer. Oh, there's the usage.
It breaks
3
after
uses
5
left.
shots.
Yeah, there's 3 little notches next to
Okay. So, I mean, not bad. Are they like gnawing through these walls?
I think it's just rot.
Oh.
Fungal rot, like, does that,
Oh.
I guess. Get to the light.
There's one. You could smash a bottle because there's
Yeah.
one right there.
Oh, it's a different. I need Molotov for him.
Nice. Yes! You only have 1 bullet left.
Can I stalk a stalker? Ooh, what can I use? What do I craft with tape?
Arrows.
Not a lot. Alright.
That was really, really nice.
Oh! Where'd you come from? What the
Fucking
fuck?
Stalker.
He just came through that door and then did a 180 and left. You fucker. I don't like squeezing through.
No, I don't like that either.
Oh, there he is.
Oh! You fucking assholes. I don't want to go out there. Because the main thing is the way she squeezes through these things. She like launches herself in.
Yeah.
Instead of like, it's the worst.
Oh, that wasn't it.
Like she just, yeah, like that. Like fuck off, man. That's not how you. I feel blind without stereo headphones on. Wow.
Out of ammo. This gun.
That was more safe, I feel like this.
That was real good.
Okay.
Hooray.
Phew.
Here we go.
Good work, Frelly,
Frelly.
Fraser, and Ellie.
Okay.
You are Frelly.
There's gotta be a way out of here.
Sally. Yeah, like we've talked about how, for lack of stereo headphones, this ability to like highlight guys to simulate your ability to hear stereo is nice, but then these stalkers do not show up.
Yeah.
Did you guys find that with stereo headphones you were able to like
They could hear their breathing.
Yeah, you could keep an ear out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that must be nice. For me, I feel like I'm just, spatially
Totally
unaware
blind.
of what's going on.
It was spook. I'll bet.
One thing back there. This way's progress. That way, okay.
Had spooky times playing.
Oh, my long gun I gotta use.
I had to take my headphones off against stalkers to avoid my heart giving out.
You sound like baby.
Yeah, it is kind of silly that she like has this sixth sense. She just knows when the area is clear. But as a player, it is so nice knowing you can just kind of stand up.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, ready?
Yeah, I checked everything.
Shit.
They really came out of the woodwork.
Oh, dear!
Jesus.
Oh my god!
Off of me!
What do these things do in the water? Oh my god, that'd be horrible.
Oh my god! Now the sharks are gonna come.
Yeah. Oh god.
Super happy fun slide. Water level.
Alright then. We're in the Seattle Underground. You knew they'd have to do an Seattle Underground level.
It's pretty fun.
Fuck Seattle.
Yeah. When you see the Seattle Underground and the curated little bit they have for tourists, you do wish and wonder what it would be like to see all the parts that they don't have fixed up and nice, like
Yeah.
how much shit's down there underneath
But you
the
could
buildings.
kind of look down some of the other areas, but I mean that was still
That's only
kind
just
of manicured.
a couple blocks. Like,
Yeah.
imagine how much
Yeah.
is in the city. So I wonder if they're gonna show like old storefronts and stuff down here.
That would be cool.
So they can be underwater. But I doubt they just sit underwater for fun.
Yeah. Portland has an underground as well, and the history is interesting for that one. Cool. It's actually sad history for Portland. Did it have to do with like prostitution? The only things you know about Portland is from Portlandia.
I was just thinking the other day about the day the Goths went to the beach.
Oh yeah.
Can I climb out of that?
I don't think so.
I don't know where I'm supposed. Can I swim under things? 'Cause I
No,
don't-
you're supposed to go that way.
Really?
Over the wall, yeah.
Which part?
Climb back up there, and then there's a bit of wall that looks like you could climb. Go up.
Locked.
Oh, I thought there was.
Oh, this is saying over there. And then that way.
Okay.
And then that way. Wait, was that not a...
Don't miss
Whoa.
the other room.
Which room? Open to suggestion? What do you mean? Is it easy to miss?
The locked room.
Okay, how do I get into it? Like, I'm assuming I'll figure it out, right?
I think we're progressing right now.
Well, how would I open the locked?
Think underwater. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, I was thinking about underwater earlier, as you saw, but like, it looks so murky, it's hard to imagine. I thought they made it this murky so that you wouldn't think to try to solve things underwater, but I guess there is some visibility.
Uh-oh.
How do I get up? I go back to the other side there.
Portland tunnels are called the Shanghai tunnels, and they were used for crime and slave trade. That is sad.
Humans. Jesus Christ!
Got you good. That was so great. Look at that boob.
That
a
was a
boob?
good one. Yeah, I think it's a boob.
That was so good.
That was good.
It like came out of the mold.
That was a good one. Huh. Was it triggered by my flashlight or was it scripted?
I think it was scripted.
It happened to like jump out the moment I pinged, too. That was pretty good.
We did recently check our journal. I don't think that we have anything new right now. I think I was looking down there because I got to see a reaction.
That's funny.
But I also saw it come into focus.
That's actually an interesting concept for a horror game. Like, the way that it was melded right into the wall. Like, if you're going around and it's not corners that you can expect jump scares, it's everything. Like, anything could be just a part of something.
Do you want me to die?
Do you imagine a game where, like, you're facing an enemy that can become things, too? Like, it could be a phone, and, like,
Oh
so
my
you're
God.
just constantly going through the game looking at every inanimate object, wondering, like, is it moving? Did that flinch?
And it has like some distinct feature to it,
Yeah.
so it's like a tattoo or something. Like you're always looking for this symbol.
That could be fun.
Ooh.
Can't trust inanimate objects. I mean, that's kind of the concept of a mimic in classic fantasy enemy, the treasure chest that becomes a giant toothful mouth.
Prey kind of did that. Mimics and Prey.
Oh
Yeah.
Prey did do that.
We thought we were so smart.
Get me the hell out of here.
I don't remember Prey being that spooky though. I don't know.
K-Fo, Ellie. Don't just be popping up all over the place.
I was expecting them to do a bit more with the underground. Maybe they will later, but
I think that's probably it.
it's too bad. They could have done some really neat stuff. Anybody's not familiar,
Where the hell did I end up?
I won't tell the whole story, but basically underneath Seattle is all these. They basically built the city on top of the old city because they just kind of like wrote it off. They're like, oh, this is shit town, and they just put another layer over top of the buildings that were there. So the first floor became the basement of all the buildings that you see in Seattle because of just the mud and the problems with like
Water and
flooding and
Yeah.
issues. So they just built it up a level. So if you go underneath, you can see old storefronts from like the fucking 1800s. And a lot of it's well preserved. Like it's just old brick, like window storefronts and stuff. Like yeah, it's really neat.
doesn't sound safe. It's so
Well-
super safe because it's a tourist attraction.
I think what they've done is they've like reinforced it with steel girders down there because obviously massive buildings have been put on top of the old city.
Sounds like an earthquake hazard. I think they've thought of these things.
Yeah, I mean,
You think it sounds like an earthquake hazard?
I'm sure it's one of those things like how much is it worth to spend how much money and how safe? How big of an earthquake before like these buildings come down and they're like,
You are
And
here.
the world crumbles underneath you because there's a city under a city.
Here.
Maybe I'm
to the
giving them too
park.
much credit.
I think people give a lot of authorities too much credit till it all goes to shit.
True.
We live in the country with Fukushima.
They just built a third city on top. Oh
Yeah.
god. Miss Fable, when the big one happens, I'm so worried about what's going to happen to Portland and Seattle.
Well, yeah, that's like, I mean, we see it in Tokyo. New buildings, they try to make sure are good, but there's old buildings everywhere. And what do they say here? Don't live in an apartment building that was built before the 80s because they upped the code.
Yeah.
And, you know, society needs to continue, and there is a certain amount of like good enough
Yeah.
accepted risk. Look how many villages live in landslide areas.
Totally.
Strange whistling, said the subtitles.
Yep. They're communicating through whistling.
Yeah, why did they name this? The Seraphites, this chapter. That's a little early to name it that. We're so far away from this moment, and I think that's what we're about to approach. Whoops.
Lisa just woke up upstairs. Did you hear that?
No. Aww. When she wakes up, she just makes little call-outs.
Where are you?
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus fuck.
Shit.
Periodically damage you? Yeah?
No bullets.
Oh, none? Shit, I didn't know.
Excuse me.
I should have switched. I don't even know why I wasn't thinking. It's been so few of these moments that I should have switched to silent. And I mean, fucking arrows.
I liked that you went for the Molotov.
Well, yeah, it was pre-programming, basically. Like, I've been doing it so much.
Fuck, they're fast. Oh my god.
Totem pole.
Holy shit, there's a lot of people.
They're like, that sounded like the all points bulletin that he whistled, but I didn't hear the last 10th of a second of it, so let's not regard it. Because I'm pretty sure I just canceled it. I was able to get to it in
my
time.
god.
Yeah, I think that's how the game just did it. Whoa. No. I didn't want it.
Holy shit.
Oh, no, they came. I don't think I'm getting out of this area that I just went into.
Nope.
Unless I can hop the fence. Maybe I can, but then I'm all in the open.
In their encampment.
Do I wipe them out, or do I... Does this game let you stealth through areas without wiping people out, or does it force you to? It's a Naughty Dog game. I don't feel like they let you complete an area without finishing the people.
You can stealth through most areas. You can if you want.
Can you? I'm just kind of like affected by that time when on the beach I tried as little Ellie to stealth an area with 40 grown men in it along the coast, and it wouldn't let me.
Wouldn't let you just leave.
It wouldn't let me go through without killing at least 7 guys to get through the area, which I thought was ridiculous. Especially since it was tree lined and everything. It was like, go through the forest, Ellie.
Oh, there's someone.
Yeah.
Nice. Fuck.
What?
From behind?
I don't think so. I think it's just... I like Molotovs. They're like pretty effective.
Yeah.
Jesus. These must be the scars. Doesn't matter. Hospital. You better not have strung Nora up.
I thought those guys would drop a bit more. Since they're humans, shouldn't they have like a ton of stuff on them?
So these guys said they read an interesting article about the whistling.
Is it native?
Yeah, I wonder. I can't whistle. This cult would hate me.
Scars. Fuck these people. Stay focused on why you're here.
Thanks. I think those are just the handheld things that you don't need. Oh, unless you want to swap for that one. I don't know what your...
Nah, I'm good. Alright. Oh, full on that shit still. I just don't find a need much to use the long gun.
The sniper?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or I guess it's... Yeah. Ah, they looked at whistle languages.
Okay. Here's the road to the hospital.
Whistle languages.
From Greece and La Gomera? La Gomera? I totally thought it would have been a native thing too. They said it was a good launching point to make their own language with it. Cool.
When does a thing become a language and not a set of symbols? Because I feel like they probably didn't design an entire language.
Need to get past that checkpoint gate.
But were there, in history, whistle languages with full phonetic alphabets?
Like,
I mean, that's Morse code. Good moment to take a quick break, guys. We'll be back right after this with more The Last of Us. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back. We're headed inside a building that may be Scar's territory. Not sure if this is their base, or probably not, but this is definitely on their patrol routes.
yep. And they're on high alert.
More long gun ammo that I do not need. Oh.
Could use some shotgun ammo though.
Definitely. Kids' toys.
Good day, Radiker. You decided to wake up? Hi, friend.
This used to be boarded shut.
It's a cool detail.
What are you doing, bud? Oh, he's tired.
Yeah. Come here. There you go.
These things with the bottles like that, the wine bottles, how they sit in the thing,
Uh-huh.
it annoys me.
Yeah, you hate them.
It's a weird thing to be upset about, but
We've always hated them.
how you doing, bud? I like how she opens that one drawer, but the other ones no.
You want to go to sleep day, bud?
Hey, it's the thing again. Surveyors.
Daddy!
I need some pills. I need one pill, please.
Holy shit, we've needed one pill for a long time.
What a good bud. Purring in our ears.
Is that progress? Go.
Nope.
Can we smash a window somewhere?
Can I smash that?
What? Come on. Oh yeah. Yeesh.
If anyone finds this note, I'm waiting for the internet to come back on.
Man, that
My wife
sucks.
is just waiting for me back at the old conference center in Pike and Convention. Oh, okay. Right across from the brew pub. Please take her this
She
medicine.
wasn't pregnant.
She's pregnant and could die without it. She had gas.
The fuck?
I thought I could make it but I've lost too much blood. I was sprinting through the woods, heard some whistles, and then an arrow pierced my side. I ducked into this place, think I'm safe. Can't get any worse, right? Starting to feel cold, stole all this medicine from the hospital, should have grabbed some blood too. Bad joke, never mind, she'll tell you I'm always baking bad jokes. This guy's writing out, like... Anyway, don't you hate airline food? If you find Paige, tell her I went peacefully. Tell her I hope they live happy lives. Tell her I love her. And tell her if it's a boy, don't name the kid after me. Go with the name we picked. Don't you guys think Reds is just the cutest guy? Hey, Peels.
Nice.
Peels.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'll take these right to your wife, you fucking
I need
cunt.
these more than you do.
Because you're dead.
Bam, improved Molotovs. Next I get to make more trip mines. Wait. Yeah, I need 16 more.
I just need 16 more and then I'll quit. Toaster oven.
I just need to learn how to macrame, and then I'll quit these pills, I swear to God.
Rediger's the cutest white kitty. That's how you're supposed to say it, Fraser. Just like I'm the favorite youngest daughter.
Yeah, but it's come out regularly recently that you're the favorite daughter, period.
True that.
The youngest one will always get away with murder.
Yup. I didn't mean to murder Mama. Aw, she said it's so cute. I never knew. I'm also the favorite daughter. My grandma deadass told me and my brother I'm her favorite while drunk on wine.
What the fuck?
But my brother's okay. Oh my god. Your poor brother.
I've had cuter grandkids. 3 out of 10. I give this grandchild 7 out of 10 Werther's Originals.
Ooh.
What? Full? I just reloaded though, that should give me more.
Have a little lie down, bunny.
Hey, you wanna lie down, pal?
Frostbite gets first dibs on the thumb soup.
Thumb soup. Fucking scene.
Here we go.
You've always loved my thumb soup. You know that, Grams? Grams soup.
Thank you.
I think I can fit.
Off your back.
He's just putting his whole body weight into you.
Yeah. Can you save him?
They are not stupid.
A lot of dudes.
What is...
Breathe.
Holy shit! Oh, no!
Would have had to go real quick.
Jesus.
Now he is free.
Now he is free.
Search for stragglers. May she guide
Oh,
us.
fuck.
But not all that surprising.
Her sister, though. I was shocked. She should have sensed that something was off, though.
All these names are my family's names. I have a big family though. I tried to save them, but yeah, you can't.
Quiet.
Don't tell me to be quiet, you voice-changing friend of mine. That's a purple little guy. Fuck.
We should just steal his coat and walk around with a torch. Get to sit here easy peasy. Yes.
Gotta get the one behind first.
Right in the butt. Oh, yeah. One dude over there.
Yeah, I think I can. Full. Dissing. That's what you get for going. That is kind of funny that that particular whistle means one thing.
Yeah, and it's like universal.
It's over!
Headshot.
That's good.
Oh, get me the fuck out of here.
All right.
Ooh.
It's got 5,
I don't
but
think
it's
it'll be.
single-handed, so it's less effective.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be better than what I have. Ooh.
Oh God, brother. It's okay, but I just need to move a little bit. Ooh.
This is definitely where we were in the trailer. The parking garage here.
Where'd you go, motherfucker? What?
Oops, my silencer broke.
Oh,
And
shit.
that's why the second shot was loud. Eh. You guys are mean. Come to the woods. What?
Oh, snap.
How did he fucking know where I crawled to? She's in the grass. You call this grass, fucking weirdo.
Last shot.
Well, that's annoying. Ran out of silencer ammo without knowing it.
Apparently, the wolf whistle originated from the Navy general call. Sailors would whistle this call when they saw an attractive lady to draw the other soldiers' attention to her.
So it used to be a general call, and then it just became the ubiquitous, like...
The Navy general call.
That's funny.
Where'd she go? Start a hunt.
You're nearby because I can hear your voice, but where
Yeah,
are
but
you?
I can't, because I don't have headphones. I have no idea where that's coming from.
What the fuck?
That sounded like it was right next to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. Sweet.
Shut it.
I like it when the red comes out. What's this? Oh, I remember that. Alright, so I'm going into the parking garage.
Do you need to reload anything? Prepare a little bit
Looks
before
like
you
no.
go in. Okay.
This maybe. I could prepare a new silencer.
Yeah. It's good to have.
Got it with the first shot. We
have not been keeping track of Ellie's body count. What was was the game that told you the body count? I liked
Lots
that.
of them they do. I mean, Red Dead's known for keeping very comprehensive stats on your run.
Yeah, it was totally Red Dead.
Down below.
No, I think the person's up here. Oh, what the hell?
They're about to find that dead body, so I have to go get them.
Before they do the death whistle.
Yeah, they're about to find it. They should have found it by now.
Holy lady.
Okay.
There it is.
Shh. Quiet.
Die. Whoa, whoa.
Holy.
The music's still going, but I thought
Yeah.
I cleared it.
Oh, no.
Huh?
No.
Whoa. See how far this thing goes.
Nice.
Jesus. That it?
You tell me.
Oh, these people are fucking nuts.
Ellie, you just murdered
Hope you're doing better than I am.
20 people. Who's nuts? Ooh, my cave.
Pardon me?
Oh, that's progress. Oh, it's the only way to get back in. There was an alternate route to get into this place if I wanted.
Okay.
Okay. And then it would have gone like this.
What?
Fuck, more of them. Where are they coming from?
Oh my god.
It's gone quiet. Keep
That's
eyes
tempting.
on first.
Oh, that's real tempting. Oh, I gotta try it. I'm going for broke.
Oh, these two might live.
Aww. I had to shoot my shot. Could you imagine?
That's it.
She's coming right for us.
Damn the city.
Sorry, Red
Where's that
Spud.
fucking hospital?
Sorry, buddy.
Worth it.
Naughty Dog level designer's like, it's one way to do it. Huh. Our
Stuff.
playtesters never got that bored.
Don't go down there for those things.
Okay.
Those are melee weapons. Oh,
I think
All
that's
of those?
progress. No, I think you got turned around.
okay.
I can go in that way or I can go in that way. What's that though?
Melee.
What was it?
It has 3 bars. It was like,
Oh. Oh, okay. Remember when Fraser told us he loves Molotovs? I believed him, but holy shit. I wonder if I missed out on a bunch of dialogue from those guys. Boy, I sure hope nobody runs at us and kills us all with one Molotov. I wonder if I just recently upgraded my Molotov spread too. That's probably why that worked so well. I'm pretty sure. Let me see here. Yeah, I just upgraded it.
50%
with
plus
that.
50% flame radius. Nice. Why?
It's one of those ones that's too not interactable.
That's better. Yeah, use the front door, you friggin' savage.
I would love to just smash some glass like that in real life.
Yeah.
Just once. Just take out a big pain. I imagine satisfying.
I would be scared you'd cut yourself.
I would. I'd probably die.
Yeah.
Shit in this place. But nothing to find.
Yeah.
They really designed the hell out of this for something that they didn't, like, sprinkle things around for you to appreciate it.
Yeah. They want me to hide all the glass in our home.
Okay.
You're a big boy.
You motherfucker!
Oh shit! Not me! Oh, there's more of them. This guy's as resilient as a fucking girl. As a, well, I was gonna say age. Like a 14-year-old go by. I don't know how old Ellie is at this point. I think older
18,
than 14.
19.
Okay. 19-year-old.
Oh, you ran through the fire and almost killed yourself.
Daijoubu.
Is it? Okay. I feel like it's
Damn
not.
it. I didn't know where these guys were. Alright.
She's 19.
Give me a second, man. Where did
was
the last
that?
one come from? The last one was God saying, I gotta put a stop to this one. That's,
She's getting cocky.
I forgot to put the kill switch in her. That's, not how it was supposed to. Yeah, I think that was a glitch, because they were finished, a checkpoint. So that last arrow was not supposed to hit me.
I think there is some health somewhere in here.
Okay.
It's just the melee weapon again.
Yeah, fuck, yeah. You can go on autopilot when you're using this ability. Not paying attention. If I didn't want to be funny and do the Molotov right in his face, probably the best strategy there would have been to just fucking run out of the building and let them come to me
Yeah.
instead of trying to face off against them.
I totally thought Molotov to the face was a good strategy. Because it takes their health down quite a few
Right.
notches, right?
Yeah, I guess it would have been if it was just him, and I didn't know there was more guys, but
Right.
if I wasn't addicted to Molotovs, I probably would have run. That's usually, in my opinion, in this game, the best strategy is to put distance between you and the guys, and
Then kind of come up with a plan.
yeah. Molotovs for days.
Ooh, ready?
Right. Hospital.
Oh, okay.
You have to use that strategy on the hardest difficulty. I feel like she gave up like halfway through that
Yeah,
jump.
that's what it felt like to me. Been a long day, yeah. Huh?
Alternate route?
Like I could have come in.
Yeah, you jumped up that
Oh,
way.
okay. No, you brought me.
Okay.
Yeah, it takes a lot out of you killing 40 people on your way in. She's not the youthful, spriteful 13-year-old she once was.
And she could kill 40 people, then
Not break
smoke
a
a pack of cigarettes and
Yeah.
still be good to party.
Better still be there, Nora.
Hey, Rides. Have you mustered back up the courage to come back? I'm sorry I yelled.
Hey, bud.
How you doing, pal? Yeah, you're not in trouble. I don't yell at you anyways. I hiss when you're in trouble.
Yeah. Come on up.
So, like, I mean, the smart thing to do would be to scan the area, but
Not Ellie.
story-based is not going to let me be survival.
You're such a... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yep, you can go back up.
It's interesting there's so much here, but there's nothing to collect. Oh. Okay, so they were directing me two places. I'm gonna go back to this one. Ooh, I need pills.
Wow. Reds does look sleepy.
He always does. I keep hearing gunfire at odd hours. We have no one to protect us from this crazy cult. We can't wait for the WF to find us. We have to trek to their base and join them. I've started stashing supplies in the safe, heading out to the best route. We'll be back. Yes, I almost forgot the code is.
38, 55, 23.
Oh, gotta go in. Oh, pills. Uh-oh. Workbench.
Which normally I would think means safe room, but fucked with us last time.
Ain't no Claire de Lune being played in here. Okay, what's the code?
38. 85. 23.
There.
Where's the blowjobs? Ain't no blowjobs in this. Oh shit.
Did you guys find the long gun in the harder difficulties was your least used weapon too? Craft more trap mines.
I think I missed this whole damn store. Well, now you know what you missed out on.
Now I shouldn't craft one because I can craft 2 from the same supplies and my max is 4, so I should wait.
I fully upgraded it, but didn't use it as much as I wanted.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's not silenced. You have a
Rarely
bow,
used.
and the game doesn't give you many long-range times, ever. So I'm glad I think I only did the scope, which is, yeah, I'm glad I only invested in the scope. Wait. Okay, yeah. Yeah. What should
I found I used the long gun for the scope more than the gun.
Yeah, right? So I'm glad I just did that.
Yeah. Used it as a sniper.
Fire rate. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that on this gun. Guess I'm going down.
Crickets.
Oh? Huh? Really? Really? Okay. That progress was over there. Wait a minute. There's this approach, but I think there's another one. I think. Oh, okay, it isn't. I thought you could go up there somehow.
Yeah, me too.
Alright.
Let's get prepared to kill some humans.
Okay.
Feeling good?
Stealth underwater.
We should have brought bunny ears or something. So if they see us moving,
It's just a bunny.
just a bunny swimming. in the water.
Or you could just not alert them to your presence with any kind of ears.
I don't want to be that way. Sure. Boring.
They see the bunny and they're like, oh, it's just a Playboy model, not somebody who's going to kill us.
Yeah. We haven't actually tried using the explosive arrows yet, eh?
It's been all stealth times.
Oh, killer. How do we know that's not Nora?
Yeah. She's not hearing any of this. These frogs are so loud.
Ribbit! Ribbit!
Oh, it is Nora.
Don't make a fucking sound. Hands up.
Yes, Pete.
You know a girl named Nora?
Sure, yeah.
Where is she?
In the hospital.
Where in the hospital?
Yeah, they're clearing out the upper floors. She's somewhere in there.
Kill her. What the fuck, Ellie? Yeah, what? That made no sense.
Maybe she was gonna kill her, but... She
Am I-
knew it was dumb. She said that was dumb.
No, but why was it dumb? You got your info.
To
and
not
then-
kill her immediately.
Oh, it was dumb not to kill her immediately. Oh, she's saying like that was dumb of me to... Oh, okay.
So what's she playing?
Let's see. Yeah, I thought Ellie was saying that was dumb killing her was dumb. Like,
Oh,
like suddenly
no.
Ellie was showing remorse for killing somebody.
No. Oh, it's a Vita.
Anybody recognize that?
Nice. Hotline Miami.
What?
Hotline Miami.
Was it?
Can you guys tell from the music?
So that's why we were able to swim through the water like that. She had her headphones in.
Yeah. They think that she said the girl's reaction to like
Attack her
attacking
was
Ellie
dumb.
was
Oh, there's can be many theories. Why would it be? Why was the girl's reaction dumb? Like Ellie wouldn't have killed her? Had she not been like, all right, now get out of here, and don't you be a WLF anymore? Yeah, I promise. Okay, thanks, Mr. Ellie. Gosh, you're not so bad.
Do you mean Ellie has the lung capacity of a mouse?
Basically, yeah. That's the wrench down there.
Because I can hold my breath actually for quite a long time underwater. Whoops.
So it's away. Word is we're almost wrapped up.
Good. I got my girl waiting for me at the phone.
You shitting me? They put you with Joe again?
Upstairs.
Hey, we get the job done.
Bet you do.
Smashy, smashy, Fraser.
Not fair.
I'm telling you, data social. It makes these shifts so much easier.
Sure. I'll keep that in mind.
Got him faster! By the van!
Damn.
I didn't stand that too. Oh, can't get
I
it.
threw away the key. You didn't know my special ability.
God.
I got her!
Oh, you can't do that to me.
You have to pick that up.
There!
Marianne!
Whoa!
Hey, buddy.
Don't move!
You don't have a melee weapon. Noise.
Next place she Marianne's better have a ramp.
It's true.
I totally thought I was meant to stealth those two.
I like that you still worked in a smash. Ooh, hey, buddy. Beauty.
So that the first one of those two, that the initial people, she was talking about her girlfriend soldier she was dating. So just that's one more tally for gay people will rule the earth when everything goes to shit.
Yeah.
You guys have some special fucking powers. I knew you did, but
It's confirmed.
the simulation of Last of Us 2 has confirmed it.
Nice. So how do bisexuals do? Kind of either
Like-
or?
I don't know.
It's a tough one, huh?
Do they have extra powers? Maybe she was bi. Uh-oh, time to use a Molotov.
Uh-oh,
I have
indeed.
an overabundance. These are burning a hole in my pocket.
They're Molotovs.
Because you keep them lit, Ellie.
Yes, stupid Ellie.
Okay. Is there anything else around here before I leave? Oh, that's a person.
It sure is. What you looking at, buddy?
We good?
We're clear.
It was just one of those randomly smashing by themselves bottles. Don't worry.
Somebody's not feeling well. Alright, so she's in the top of the hospital. Ooh.
It's Casey!
He just sees the dead body. He doesn't even see me yet.
Hey! God, I asked if you're alright.
Everything okay? Come on, answer me.
I could stealth it, but I really like killing people. It's fun.
Holy shit, lady.
And I have one of these burning all in my pocket. You died, stupid. I'm gonna tell your family. Oh my goodness. Look at all these goodies.
Whoa.
Probably a thing. Yeah. Alright, I haven't used this, so I'm gonna use it now. What on? Can I get on it? There we go. Whoa, that's weird. She can't climb up on these? Huh. Somewhere in there is a guy.
I can tell by the ambient music.
Yeah. Oh. Gotta get up there. Oh. Whoa. Nice. Oh, there's a ladder.
Yeah, but we look really cool.
Ah, nice. They've actually meant for you to kind of do this. We'll just let one off to see if they... That's right. Investigate. Probably just one dude left.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go get him.
Have you guys tried to like squat walk like that?
I imagine it's pretty fucking annoying or hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually tried it after one of our episodes.
Really?
Because I was like...
You tried it?
Yeah. Because she does it so often, like it's nothing.
That would have been a weird thing for me to walk in on. Becky.
It's just yelly.
Is this what you're into?
Hard on the knees, yeah. And she like does things at the same time, like...
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Ooh, shotgun. Oh!
No, yeah, I get
Oh
those
yeah, right
back.
in her head.
There's that one, too. Wonder if he's still got it. Oh, his got destroyed.
Whoa. Where's the dude with the boombox?
There
There
he
he
is.
is.
Oh, two.
There might be a couple. More.
I like all the footprints.
Yeah, the footprints is a nice touch. Can they get around?
I don't think so.
Now what?
What the fuck, dummies? You know where I am? Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? What? You can survive one of those shots?
If the shooter shoots from the hip,
I guess, but like I'm...
where'd she go?
Light her up!
Noise. You have one.
Light her up.
Yeah, he sounded like a might be it.
Aw. I could have used one more mullet.
There'll be another chance. It's okay.
Oh, there's gonna be so many pills in this place.
Oh, yes.
It's a hospital. Or as Ellie likes to call it, university. No, that's not a good joke. There's universities that are hospitals. It makes no sense. Alright.
Hospitals feel like kind of homey to me.
Because you're...
Because my mama was a nurse. And we go visit her sometimes.
Jeez. Probably checked this, but yeah. Okay. It's one of those.
It is kind of interesting that Ellie hasn't like grabbed a bulletproof vest off of
One of the
one of the people that we've killed that have had them.
yeah.
Maybe it's underneath our shirt.
Yeah. I mean, something has to allow her to take 50 bullets.
Yeah, I think it's
Like
under her
I've been-
shirt.
It's kind of funny when I encountered that big guy, how he like picked me up and just held me. Has that happened in the history of hand-to-hand combat? Where a guy
Yeah,
picks up a person by the
seriously.
neck, then sits there with them in the air for a while. Just like, you know,
What now?
flexing on them. Like
Yeah.
kind of like letting them know that I'm this strong.
Maybe she's immune to bullets too. Aw, what?
I have too many Molotovs.
Only in WWF. WWE. What is it called now? WWF, right?
It's WWE.
It's E now? World Wildlife Foundation, it's F. No, isn't it?
Foundation's why they got off of it. It's because the the World Wildlife Foundation, it was the World Wrestling Federation, and then they lost the legal battle or were too afraid to fight.
Lights off, yo. There's humans abound.
Not according to my seventh sense.
Okay. Entertainment. It's WWE. No.
Musts: alcohol swabs, iodine, mucilin badges, gel dressing. Okay. If available, infusion for this can find whatever you can find. Rapid application splints, tube airway, chest injury seals. Be sure to dig into the corners of the second floor where there's still rooms that haven't opened and might be things worth taking. Don't go near the lower levels.
Too late, man.
God, so many Molotov making materials. I knew I should have just used Molotovs to get through every section.
Hey, we have a new journal entry, I think.
Radio. I could check my journal. How do I check? I don't think so. No.
Oh, there's a person.
You, Nora?
Nora likes music. We know that to be true.
That's true fact?
I don't know why she thinks now of all times is that you, Nora.
Because we're on the upper floor.
Oh, okay.
Razor Ramon used to hold people in the air like that.
That is not hand to hand. That's not what I meant.
Well,
And
he
yes,
did.
I'm sure he did because he was awesome. Love that guy.
What style? Huh, weird, I didn't get this music.
What the hell is going on here? Okay.
Oh, that's...
And boy, I hope that this is a Molotovable moment.
I hope we don't fall through.
I could just drop one like that. It would be so good.
The fuck was Abby here?
Stupid. You're gonna tell us where she went.
When Isaac talks to us about this, I'm gonna say what I think happened.
Knock yourself out. I've got work to do.
I could get 3.
Nora!
I could get 3 right now.
I'm not going down for her, man.
Don't worry.
Abby in her cell. Why was Abby in a cell?
Yeah, right?
Thank you for doing that quietly, Ellie.
Is Abby just a genetic experiment that they have to keep locked up? Must kill Joel's. Joel's. Pretty funny.
It is pretty funny.
Picturing that. Abby, smash. I've seen the controversy online about Abby's physique. People saying it's impossible. Have we discussed this on the show? How fucking ridiculous it is to say that a woman can't look like that. So people are posting all these like huge buff ladies. Somebody used that gif where that guy is sweating and going like this with the paper, you know, that one that's used a lot.
yeah.
And saying like, this controversy over Abby's really getting to me. Because all the ladies being posted in the thing.
Don't scream.
As I pull out my unsilenced weapon too.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you
You
scream?
remember me? Yeah. You remember me. What do you want?
To kill you and everybody.
Yeah.
Abby was here earlier. Where'd she go?
I don't know. You shoot me. The sound will have every soldier come running.
How many other?
Dead. Tell me where she went and I'll think about letting you go.
We could have killed you.
Maybe you should have. Or maybe you should have stayed the fuck out of Jackson. Where's Abby?
You still hear his screams?
What?
Is she trying to antagonize?
I hear them every night.
Oh, she's trying to.
Yeah. Yeah, that little bitch got what he deserved.
Fucking.
We're to believe that this is the type. Ellie's the type that would be put on tilt in a like do or die situation like that. I don't think so.
Eh? Keep up with Nora.
Oh, keep up with her.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Yes.
You got video games. Yeah, I sure did. Yeah. I guess she wants to keep her alive to get
Yeah.
more information. It's just not Ellie. Ellie's supposed to be smart and shit.
Nora! You can't escape this! Damn it! Shoot her!
You fucking.
Got you!
Molotov her in the face.
Come on!
Throw down your weapon!
Throw down your weapons?
Wait.
Back up!
Put your gun down!
Shoot them.
Walk away from this, okay?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up!
Gun down! Hands up!
Get
He's got a
back!
shot, he'd take it.
Yeah.
You have nowhere to go.
Standoffs are the stupidest thing in ever. Alright. Well, that's the end for you, bitch.
Flashlight off.
What the fuck's the power doing on?
My time to shine.
Find the trespasser.
Oh, fuck.
I forgot, it was one of these situations. Snuck up on me. Still worth doing it once.
Yes.
Davo, that is a good point.
Yeah. Just carry a jar of s'mores with her, throw it in people's faces. Oh, he doesn't
Fuck off.
have her mask on. Why don't you just bolt it that way and go after? I guess maybe that's not. We'll eventually catch her.
They don't go that slow when they're chasing me. Oh, my Molotovs! I thought I just picked up a bottle. I did just pick up a... Usually after you pick up a bottle, it lets you throw the bottle immediately. What?
I got her! Behind the shelf!
You're alone, dude.
Pretty sure you're alone.
Yeah.
He's not.
Oh, shit.
I've seen better AI, but cool. I don't want those.
Nora, just don't run too fast, okay?
Yeah, thanks. I have to collect things.
Just T.O.
T.O. bitch.
Yeah. There's a little area, I think. Oh, going this way.
That's it. Good stuff.
Nora!
I'm done collecting things.
Time in!
So Nora thinks that I'm a gunner too at this point. She thinks we're both gunners. You don't turn immediately, but at this point she's written off and she knows it.
Yeah.
Okay. Where'd you go?
So the question is, will she fight like that? Like she knows she's a gunner. Why did the guys who came to stand off with us, those three dudes, why did they have masks on already? They were patrolling with masks upstairs?
Did they have masks on upstairs?
Yeah, they already had them on.
Maybe they know that this is the area where they were gonna have
they
to go
prepared
next.
quick.
Yeah.
They really put that together.
I'm like really prepared for most situations. Maybe they're just like me. Oh, she's coughing. I can hear her.
You're my Abby appetizer, Nora. I'm gonna have fun with you.
Who's the little bitch now, little bitch? Hey, sunshine.
Where's Abby?
You're breathing spores.
I thought they knew something about Ellie, but I guess they don't. They know about a girl, and they didn't put this together.
Firefly. There are no fireflies anymore.
Where's Abby?
I'm fucking dead anyway. Why would I tell you anything?
Because you make this painful.
Because I can make it quick. Or I can make it so much worse.
Think about what he did. How many people are dead because of him?
Yeah, I mean,
Me too?
I was trained by the best.
Yeah.
It's kind of what we do, me and Joel. We like to kill.
I'm not giving up, my friend.
Please give me an interactive torture scene. Oh, is this censored for Japan, or is this just how they're playing this out? Maybe that's their intention. That's how it rolls.
It's me.
Ellie. Are you okay?
Christ.
I killed somebody.
Is that your blood?
She's hiding out in this aquarium.
Okay.
What the fuck's wrong with Ellie?
Come on. Let's get you cleaned up.
Bitch told me the ending to Lost before she died. I was really, really looking forward to that.
I think maybe because she killed her in a brutal way. We usually just kill.
Yeah. I'm not believing that. I'm not buying that part of her character there.
Arms up.
That one affected me.
Oh, dude, I we just had spores all over me.
Where's the hole where the arrow went through? You were shot in the shoulder with an arrow today.
Ish.
You had to pull it out yourself. That shit needs to be like...
Just caught on the shirt.
Okay.
I don't even think it entered.
Wolverine.
I made her talk.
It's okay.
I don't want to lose you.
Good. I have spores all over me.
Yeah. Spores in the hair. Like, would that affect her if she breathed those in?
We'll find out in a few minutes.
The cards block the shot. Foot doctor.
Why they got all this kid shit in a foot doctor place?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Check your diary.
Wait,
Since
it's a pedo. Yeah, right.
Left a lot of stuff behind.
Eh?
Come on. There's gotta be something.
It's back in time.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
check your journal.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll check my journal.
Why'd you all leave?
I feel like Dana's avoiding me. Kat says she's just jealous of how many times I'm spending my time. She's rating some songs here. I thought I could let it go. I wanted to let go. He's gonna freak out when he realizes I've gone. Should have been at the hospital by night. I don't know who or what to expect to find. All I know is I'm anxious or scared. No one is here. The place is nearly abandoned. Fuck it, I'm going inside. That's gotta be something. So she's going to try to find out the truth. So on patrol today, just to oh yes, we've read that, right?
Yeah.
What is this?
The growth is clearly mutated. Let's see if the test results corroborate our theory. This is big. What was that?
I think there was something maybe in the drawer.
There was? Oh, there was. By this time tomorrow, we will have altered the course of history. All I saw was for where the exit wound should have been was a scratch, not a hole. But, oh. You know, I'm glad I cataloged collected all this rare hospital equipment. And as soon as I'm done, I hear that there's no use for it anymore. I cannot fucking believe you guys just voted to disband. I get it. This was a miracle that slipped through our fingers. It's fucking shitty, but the whole world is shitty. How can we give up like this? What now? Seattle and QZs? Join some third-rate resistance groups? Fuck that. Someone still has to care. I'll spend the rest of my life trying to find them or die trying. Right trigger zooms can trigger dialogue in this scene? Is that what you mean?
On the picture in the other room. Oh, it may be too late.
I might be able to. Which picture?
On the desk. The one behind us? That one?
Well, I already read that.
Or are you talking about this selection of photos on the desk?
You mean left trigger zooms? Because right trigger doesn't zoom, left trigger does.
Uh-oh, yeah, to what? To the stuff on the desk, maybe?
Well, I already looked at that. I went right into it, right? I don't know. I don't care.
Hey, is that the Walkman we use?
Most people have left already. I don't know which group I'm gonna join. I was one of the ones that wanted to go after the smuggler and the girl. They said, even if we found her or by some miracle found someone else that's immune, it'd make no difference. Because the only person who could develop a vaccine is dead. Or by some miracle found someone else that's immune, it'd make no difference. Found someone else that's immune. It'd make no difference. Because the only person...
Ellie! Come here. What the hell are you thinking? Running off in the middle of the night like that. You talk to me. You don't just leave me a goddamn note.
Tell me what happened here.
We saw giraffes.
Yeah, remember?
If you lie to me one more time, I'm gone. You will never see me again. But if you tell me the truth, I'll go back to Jackson. No matter what it is. Just say it. Joel.
Making a vaccine would have killed you. So I stopped them.
Oh my God. Don't you fucking touch me!
back. But we're done.
Forgot your tape recorder. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
They gotta open their relationship. Ouch.
You guys think that Zeto is thinking that Nora told us something about what Joel did that gave more details to upset her? I don't know why Ellie would have that strong of a reaction to that.
I'm not sure if that's what they said. I think I just got why Ellie reacted like that. After killing Nora, because of what Joel did at the hospital, she's realizing what caused all of this.
Yeah. Anyways.
Dina? Jesse?
Yeah, we know that scene was earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Flashpoint.
I don't know that, like, somebody would be so quickly ready to sacrifice themselves.
The
especially
war, the merrier. Hey, look, Joel. It's your favorite.
I think that self-preservation in humans is strong enough that they wouldn't be like, all right, if you say I have to die to save the world, okay. I just don't think that would be. It would be more like, I think rational person would say like, well, why would they need to immediately kill me? Why wouldn't they like do a bunch of tests and like
Yeah.
last resort kill me instead of like immediately upon seeing me taken to them be like, all right, get her on the operating table, we're opening this bitch up. You think Ellie knew she was on a death march? You think she knew the whole time? I don't think so.
I didn't think so either.
That's not what I think. And that's a huge thing to reckon with. Her attitude would have been much different.
Less hopeful, for sure.
Yeah. She was naive and fun and like bright-eyed and wanted to know about the world how it was before, and like I just don't see it at all.
She was always saying she wanted a purpose, but I think that was like going and like giving some blood, you know, or like having tests done on her, being examined. But
in the first game, did she know she knew that she was could help? Like her being immune was going to be a help potentially, and that's why she knew that she needed to get to the Fireflies, so that they could run tests.
Yeah, because like Marlene was saying like you have to get her. To the Fireflies.
Yeah, I don't think at any point, in my opinion, that
Dina?
Ellie would have come to terms
Jesse?
with the idea of being dissected.
Interesting. I viewed it that the bright-eyed attitude was her wanting to enjoy the world before she would leave it.
That's a massive thing. Like, just think about how many people have ever had to come to like grips with the idea of I'm dead soon. Terminally ill people accept it and can act like that, I think. But somebody who has an out, who has an option, goes through stages of like, you know, what are the stages of grief? Like haggling, or like negotiation.
She said she was waiting for her turn to die at the end of the first.
When did she say? What did she say that prompted to what?
Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting theory. So you're just looking for Jesse?
Yeah, I'm just seeing if there was anything in this area. It's a very interesting spot.
Yeah,
They
it is,
expect
actually.
you just to kind of blaze right through. Very deco.
True.
Candlehead.
Whoa, that was a face. Like a massive head. Cool.
I think somebody who was coming to that type of realization or coming to terms with death would speak about it more liberally. Like they had a lot of deep conversations on their way across the world. I think that it would have come up. She would have talked about the philosophy of it, or like, you know, what she was thinking about it.
Where are those two?
That's what I think. I think that. "14-year-old doesn't grasp mortality? Tell that to anxiety-riddled 14-year-olds. All right. So he's not an idiot, right?
I don't think so.
Like, he has to know.
She had a rough night. Barely could get her to keep water down.
You should have woken me up.
Is she pregnant?
Yeah?
Good. It's not mine.
I get why you came out here. But we gotta take her back. She needs real care and she's not gonna get that.
Yeah, I know.
She needs real care. She's not fucking, like, ready to pop.
I can't just
She's
leave
got
Tom
morning
here.
sickness.
He's out here because of me. Maybe you could take her back.
She's not gonna leave without you.
Well, hold the fuck up here then.
Screw it. Let's get Tommy. This aquarium that girl told you about. Tommy hasn't found Abby yet. We'll post up there until he does.
Cool. Good guy,
You
Jesse.
good with leaving Dina by herself?
Her orders.
Okay. Let's go tell her we're leaving then.
I'll just meet you up front.
Yeah.
Probably that's as far as we go today.
Hi. Hey, babe.
Is that the first time she's actually called her babe in the game?
I feel
You
like
should have locked the door for us. Okay.
bring back some dill pickles.
See you, babe. All right, let's go, babe.
New babe, let's go.
Your map showed the aquarium along the shore. Should be down this way.
Yeah. How does anyone stay dry in this city?
Yeah, so that's what we're going today.
A little bit slower of an episode, but we got some story. Got to kill some bitches.
Where you going?
Not fully satisfied with all that, how that played out, but I'll do some thinking on it. It's a little difficult because the first game's foggy in my mind.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But yeah, like for me, outside of the Joel interaction there, the reaction to torturing Nora, I do not buy at all. So the only way I buy that is if Nora told her something earth-shattering.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure that that's the case, because I don't think we're going to have a flashback to a flashback in the game.
It seems like we just killed her. Like,
yeah, I mean...
But then all of a sudden we have information about...
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to torture somebody, you don't bludgeon them in the fucking face, which is what she was doing.
Yeah,
You'd go for the legs or something. I know that.
So we...
And I've only done it once or twice.
Must have... Yeah, it felt like to me it was the first time she had ever had to torture someone.
She was really laissez-faire when she came upon Tommy's work, though. She may not have tortured anybody in the past, but she's seen some gruesome shit. She's also held people next to her as she says shh and cuts their throats. She's lobbed Molotovs on people and heard their screams as they die. I don't buy the reaction to it, but it sure made for a dramatic scene where she like had a shaky hand and had her wounds nursed. Just feels Hollywood to me, which I think is below this series, at least the first game.
I bought it.
I didn't. Well, I guess that's where we have to agree.
Divorce. Oh, agree.
Oh,
agreed.
man.
Agreed. I said agreed.
Again? Nuclear option every time we have a small toss up.
I said agreed.
Oh no, but
Crya's okay with it. Okay.
fucking Nora. I also don't like that they have shown us Joel's death. Joel getting tortured. And they didn't give us the satisfaction of being in Ellie's perspective as we beat the fuck out of Nora.
Yeah.
You're gonna give that, like, you're gonna make us watch Joel die like that, but you're not gonna let us take out somebody who said he screamed like a bitch as he died?
Yeah.
You're not gonna let me take that person down slowly? That's really annoying. Like, that just feels kind of outrageous. Like, I really wanted some satisfaction.
Yeah.
And if the game is going the direction I think it's going, with the whole, it's clear they're setting us up to feel like vengeance consumes you. It's kind of an old trope of a plot. The whole, you know, what is the quote about that? And I'm not thinking of the Klingon quote. I'm thinking about like how vengeance, the revenge is, there's one something about a victim. Anyways, whatever. But it wraps up the trope, like basically that whole revenge-consumed person, and they don't even recognize who they were at the end and stuff. And I guess we knew that was coming from the trailer, right?
Yeah.
Even. And so because of that, because we know where the direction is going, that they're going to try to teach us a lesson about vengeance. That's why I've taken particular care in enjoying the killing of people in this. because fuck you, you can't teach me a lesson. I'm here to fucking get satisfaction. This is a catharsis. This isn't something where I learn something about myself, Druckmann. This is where I have fun killing people and watching them die slowly. Thank you for creating a virtual environment for me to bludgeon and maim.
So he doesn't have to do it to our family.
Every Molotov I throw in this game is one more Molotov I don't have to, you know,
Throw in real life.
toss around in real life.
Yeah.
Who knows what kind of troubles I would get up to.
It's great.
Interesting take, LOL. Why do we play video games? Why do we watch Mortal Kombat trailers and revel in the gore? What is human nature? We need this. We want catharsis through our media. That's what we're here for.
Sociopath.
And you can't...
Did Gaming Kid get the quote there?
No.
You either die a hero? No.
No, there's something about, like, I don't know what movie it comes from. Something about being, there's only one victim in revenge or something. I don't know if I forget what it is.
You
Whatever,
guys
it doesn't
had
matter.
some good ones in there.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot to think about. I mean, you know, they put it out there. They made a sequel to a perfect game, almost perfect game. Like, so it's definitely going to get some hard-eyed criticism.
Yeah, for sure.
In terms of like where we want it to go and what we think.
As the saying goes, can't spell revenge without fun.
Yeah. The other thing is, I believe myself to be a person who, like, one of the things that motivates... I was thinking about this recently when we were watching The Boys. I was thinking about what makes a good story for me. And a lot of stories, a lot of the things that upset me the most and motivate me the most to keep watching is wanting to see justice exacted. In so many stories, I'm like, I'm in this to see justice. I want to see that person get theirs. It's what made, I think, Game of Thrones so addicting. There was so much injustice, it was addictive.
Yeah.
The injustice was both simultaneously enraging and like addictive because you're like,
and they
will
fed
there
into
be
it so well. Like,
totally. There was no justice in that world. Nothing was Hollywood.
Yeah.
Everything played out in sometimes the most tragic and like it really boils down to the Montoya scene. What's his name from Princess Bride scene? You know, like the most injustice that you can, like, it's just terrible.
Yeah.
And that's how real life is. And that's why, yeah. So, like, because of that, I was thinking about that recently with The Boys, thinking, like, that's what I think everybody watches media different. For me, justice and seeing justice played out in a story is, like, the thing that really satisfies me.
Right.
Or injustice. Like I said, both, like, just like a horror movie. You know, how people are titillated by like people getting chased down and macheted. It's like, what is that? Why do I like that? Why do I want to see it? Because it's like it's not happening to me. Because maybe I'm like learning from the situation.
Yeah.
Like for me, injustice is like I hate injustice in real life, but like in media, I love seeing terrible injustices occur and never getting their just desserts.
Right.
But other times I fucking want it. And that's what's driving me in this story. Basically, a long-winded way of saying you can't teach me a fucking lesson about revenge. So don't try, game. I see what you're trying to do. I see what you're trying to do with Ellie's reaction to that torture scene. No.
Just no.
Billy Butcher and Boys is amazing.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yes. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you guys next time on Video Games Awesome Live, The Last of Us Part 2. Goodbye.